Case so boom, Cole playing them perverted rainbow games, almost got himself. One thing I could never understand, whether I'm free or in the penitentiary, is when grown men play these perverted rainbow games. How is it that you compliment another man in the sense of that you are going that man back or you are going that man mouth? I ain't never understood that. I don't care how long we been locked up. I don't care how cool we is. You know how many times I hear dudes use excuses? Oh, we went to school together. Oh, that's my cousin. They calling each other out of their name. They talking about how each other thick and sick. Listen, you're not finna play these perverted rainbow game with me. I'm not even finna do it. My brain does not even comprehend how another man can fix his mouth and say that stuff to another man. We are in prison already. They already think most men in prison getting down like this. And for some reason, you think it's cute. Me, I always felt like if you will play them type of games, right place, right time, you feel like you can get away with it, you will do it. And you will be a willing participant too. As long as y'all can keep it a secret. To me, you just saying things that you really got going on within you, and you just inching toward it. That's how I always felt. So look, check this out. So I'm out on the big yard one day. I got a cousin at this penitentiary. This was me, my daddy, my brother, and my daddy nephew, which is my cousin, my daddy sister son, was at this same prison too. Me and him didn't have no relationship. We didn't really grow up together. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really know him. If I'm recalling it right, the first time we actually met was when my granddaddy had passed. Our granddaddy had passed. You know what I'm saying? But I knew he was at this penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? When they call in yard, you know what I'm saying? That's really the only time I'm gonna be able to go, because we wasn't in the exact same unit. But we go to the yard together. You know what I'm saying? We might have went to visit. Now we didn't even get to go to visit together, because I remember we was trying to get it to where all of us could be up there. You know what I'm saying? My auntie come up there, my daddy up there, she gonna come up there, see Trey, and then I get somebody, you know what I'm saying, to come and see me. You know what I'm saying? And we all be up together. Be a big family reunion in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it is a true story. So one day, me and Cuz, you know what I'm saying, we on the big yard, and we walking the big yard. We ain't working out, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on the baseball field, you know what I'm saying? They got a trail, you know what I'm saying, where you can walk the big yard, you know what I'm saying? People actually going and getting the miles in. And as we walking, you know what I'm saying, we just conversing, you know what I'm saying? We talk about how we met. Because I remember them folks pulling up. We had when they first told me that my granddaddy had passed, we were living in Carter Circle, which is the projects in Springfield, Tennessee. My mama woke me up, you know what I'm saying, because I had to go to school. It was a school day. When she woke me up, you know what I'm saying, I can still see it to this day. I had a little twin bed right here. Then my brother had one right here. Then we had a big oversized Tupperware. It's the only way I can describe it, but that's where we used to put all our stuff in, because we couldn't afford to get no shelves or no nightstands or nothing like that. So we had our radio on top of, you pop it over, you know what I'm saying, close the valve, you know what I'm saying. We was broke, but it's all good now. Yeah. The Most High has opened up the windows of heaven, and the blessing did come. But, you know, I can remember my mama coming in, sitting down on the bed, you know what I'm saying, because the bed used to rock a little bit. It was a little uneven, you know what I'm saying. When she used to sit down, she rocked me, and she told me, she was like, boo. And when she did that, I'm like, my mama she's not affectionate. She does not wake me up. She does not do none of this. I know it ain't finna be no, I love you, I'm finna go to work, hug me. I know it ain't no, hey, you finna get up, you know what I'm saying, you might get ready for, she ain't finna do none of that. So I'm already concerned about why my mama's sitting on the foot of my bed anyway, to whatever this is. So when I wake up, what's up? What's going on? She said, and your granddaddy had passed. I just wanted to let you know, and you ain't got to go to school today, this and that. I'll break down crying. She consoled me, which was the first and last time ever my mama consoled me. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I got up, ran all the way to my grandmama's house, and I stayed out there all day. So when the funeral come, I'm sitting in the house, cool and chilling. Two black Cadillacs, one truck and a car. You know what I'm saying? They pull up like the president. Looked like it was bulletproof and everything. This woman get out the car, red, light skin, you know what I'm saying? She get out, she walk in the house, and they talking about, this your auntie. Never seen this woman. What? Who? Never, what? Huh? You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other story. And then I end up going to their house, game rooms in the house. These folks is balling out of control. Where have these people been? So, you know, and I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't never, because I feel like we should have been introduced to them folks, because we would have been, you know. But anyway, so me and Cuz, you know, we just sitting down talking about the little experience, you know what I'm saying, when we first met each other. And as we walking, it's 3 Crips walking down. Now, this is one of the first. Now it's plenty of moments like this. My charge partner used to play them type of games. It's several stories I got that went kind of left when people playing them perverted rainbow games in the penitentiary. But this one I can remember a particular individual, and he was a Crip. And if you were a Crip, hey, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you any day. Y'all played them type of games more than anybody, and I guarantee you that stay wide. Because y'all feel like with your homeboys, y'all can play them knick-knack, paddywhack, give it all the bone games. Ain't nobody playing that. So look, we walking down, it's three homeboys, they coming down towards us. As we get ready to pass, one of them say to my cousin, they say, because my cousin, you know what I'm saying, he's affiliated, he's the homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He say, hey, cuz, and they like to throw the B word around. He say, hey, cuz, he throw the B word around. He was like, my B-I-T-C, you know what I'm saying? She getting thick, ain't she, cuz? I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I kind of look, now I done heard these little phrases thrown out, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but now they including cuz in the conversation. My cousin kind of give them a look because they playing penitentiary games right now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a willing participant, but at the same time, he just kind of brush it off. You know, he's like, man, y'all crazy. Cause then the other homeboy bust out and say something. He was like, ain't it no good, cuz, get thick, ain't. And cuz like, man, I ain't finna be playing these games with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we keep on walking. You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm thinking, ain't no way in the world you will play them types of games with me. Well, and they wasn't picking on him. That wasn't no form, because some of them do it depending on who it is in a form of bullying. And some like I said in the beginning, a lot of dudes, they kicking it like that on the strength of, then my homeboy, we grew up together, we that cool, they're my silly, all this is, you know what I'm saying? No, we ain't doing that. So we walking this, I knew several times this same individual be playing these type of perverted rainbow game. So another situation after that, you know what I'm saying, we on, matter of fact, we on the court. I ain't hooping. I remember standing out to the side, you know what I'm saying, I'm standing next to some of the guys in the court. Anytime I'm chilling with the guys, 9, 10, we whispering about the guys, you know what I'm saying? But it's one, then I'm gonna explain this to you because this is the penitentiary, and I just want you to be able to really, the brother who playing kind of heavy set brother, you know what I'm saying, and how he shaped, you know what I'm saying, you know, he protruding, you know what I'm saying, in some areas, right? You know what I'm saying, but he was cold with the rock, you know what I'm saying. When he always had to pull his pants up, and this Crip was guarding him, you know what I'm saying. So he bagging the Crip down, he handling him down there. One time he do it, boom, the Crip gonna bust out and say, I like when you bagging me down like it. I like when you bag me down like it. And as the brother walking back, you know what I'm saying, because they finna take the ball out and get back on D. The brother kind of look back and like, man, quit playing on me like it. One of his homeboys on the sideline bust out, he using that B word. B, what you say, cuz? What you say? I'm just saying, look, when he bagging me down like it, cuz, I'm talking about cuz, I'm talking about, I like it when he do. They start getting into a kind of feud. This is what I didn't like about this particular situation. Bruh really could have went in his mouth, and he would have been right in doing so. So, you know, they try to make it like it's like they competitive. The guy's gonna tell bruh, because he done had to straighten them a few times, and you could tell they getting aggressive, because bruh, when they get to throwing them bowls like it, you trying to start a fight. Bruh, them gonna tell bruh, hey bro, you gonna have to come up out the court for sportsmanship, bruh. You letting them get in your head, bro. We on man, this ain't no getting in no head type of situation, bro. This is not chess. They're not playing chess. Chess is you talking crazy, you saying certain things, you mess a person. This is not boxing. This is not floating like a butterfly, sting like a bee when he, you know what I'm saying, the dude talking to you and they getting in your middle. He is playing perverted rainbow games, and bruh's trying to check him, and at the same time being aggressive with him, letting him know, and you gonna sit up here and fix your mouth talking about, bro, we gonna pull you off the court for sportsmanship. Ain't nobody finna do that, and he still, he know he thick. Bro, hey, bro, I told you. And at this point, the Crips noticed, bro, I ain't liking that. And if it pop off, it could go anyway. Because bruh big, he been done crush him, and then one of the other Crips will be like, oh no, he done smash, cuz he need to get him up with somebody on his own side. He'd have been, and it can clash this day quick. Or he could just have some homeboys that would have felt like, oh no, he getting out on, and then boom, all of them would have went. I wouldn't have went, because as soon as I would have seen it escalate to another level, I would have, hey, funny folk, let me holler at you real quick, bro. I'd have walked my little bow-legged tail all the way down to the other end somewhere, where by the time it popped off and you run down there, the police come, you really can't do nothing. I'm not finna go STG activity for y'all, because they gonna look on the computer and see, oh, that's a G, this is a Crip. Then next thing you know, the penitentiary gonna get talking. They gonna get the information is gonna get to the IA. You don't know what the IA is, then let me know you ain't never been to the penitentiary. If you ain't never been to the penitentiary, you don't know what the IA is, I advise you to never go to find out who the IA is. And guess what it would came down to? The G's and the Crips got into it on the basketball court, and then they would have seen that I wasn't confirmed with neither. They would have came and seen if I got some new tattoo, because they gonna do what they, just like in acting, what I've learned in filming, they got what they call continuity pictures. What they do is, whatever you wearing for this particular scene, and you might have to wear the same outfit in it, they're going to take pictures of everything, continuity. They're going to know what you wearing, how you was wearing it, how your hair was, all this. And that's what they do in the penitentiary for you gang members when you go to the penitentiary. You're going to go in there with some tattoos that probably ain't got nothing to do with your gang affiliation, and they're going to take some continuity pictures. And then later on, some incidents gonna happen, and you might not be confirmed. You might not even be suspect, but it might be two affiliations that got into it, and now all of a sudden, dramatic effect me, please. Hey, we finna come to get you. I need you to cuff up, come back out. We need to see if you got any new tattoos on you. They gonna pull out the pictures and they gonna say, oh, that tattoo he got right there, he didn't have that before. What symbol is that? What is that affiliated with? Oh, you 5. 5, what you gonna try to play stupid? 5, what you talking about? 5. You're the people. The people? What you mean the people? People? You Finball. Finball? I don't know no Finball. You're a vice lord. Yeah, they gonna get you off your continuity pictures. Yeah, facts. So I'm not going, listen, even though I ain't getting no tattoo, all my tattoos, none of them come from the prison. I'm not going to, I don't do none of that. I don't go in there to become something I wasn't on the street. I ain't going in here get no girl name tattooed on me so she can come to visit me. I'm not going in here letting somebody take a needle that they done got from the medical and probably done got it out and talking about they cleaned it with alcohol and rubbed it with alcohol. You're not finna give me hepatitis. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna 2-3 years later on down the line, my eyes is yellow and I come out, people like, dang, bro, your eyes is yellow, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Hepatitis positive. You hepatitis positive. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna, not me. I done playing these reindeer games. So they finally, the Crip see that bruh feel some type of way. And the Crip tell him, hey, cuz, quit playing them perverted rainbow game, cuz we ain't on all that, cuz we ain't on that, cuz. Yeah, y'all is on that. What you mean y'all ain't on that? There was another situation, right? So, another situation, we sitting there, they playing cards, they playing domino, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of time inside the pod, people working out. His homeboy and them working out. He always, listen to me, this dude was known for playing these perverted rainbow games at any given time. And what I didn't understand is how the Crips that he played the game with, how didn't nobody know? Now, they would play it back. And that's another thing I didn't. Some of them, they would play back, or they would just, man, cuz you crazy, cuz you. Nah, ain't no cuz you crazy, none of that. Cuz finna get it. So they in here working out. Man, as they working out, he playing space. Cuz, getting sexy for Major, cuz. I see you, cuz. Go on, sweat a little more for me, cuz. Me and funny folks sitting there, I'm looking at funny folks look at me and funny folks look at each other. Man, where they get that from? Like, what's up with that? Then the other cripper, man, you B.I.T., he cuss, they call each other. Man, I see, then another cuz, me, I see her from way over here. I see her from way over here, cuz, thick cuz. What type of game they both? That's embarrassing within itself to what y'all affiliated with. Then they run around with knife. How you run around with a knife, supposed to be hard and affiliated. Y'all calling each other bees and then acting like y'all will go up in the middle of each other back. Or go down each other esophagus. I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? look. So why they playing them type of games? That's crazy. But see, I had this old head in the park, about 60, 65 years old, you know what I'm saying? Well-known booty bandit. At this time, he kind of shriveled up, you know what I'm saying? He had a cane too, he kind of slumped over a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It had them glasses. He looked like the white dude off of, what's that? I think it's Stewie. What movie, what cartoon is that Stewie on? They got the old white man on there kind of wrinkled with the long face, with the big head, you know what I'm saying? Kind of shriveled up. This black dude, you know what I'm saying? He bald head, he had the big head, you know what I'm saying? He got the long chin, you know what I'm saying? Then he had the beard, but he was real old. Every time he come out, one thing he got that coffee cup, you know what I'm saying? He considered the OG them to old head Nick them, you know what I'm saying? so he come out, you know what I'm saying? He like to smoke them cigarettes. So when he come out of the cell, I'm going in the cell, I hear him say my name, Joe T, and he always had this wild look. He had that wild look in his eye. Joe T. I said, what going on with your head? Man, I need to holler at you real quick. That was come on. And I ain't, listen, that's another thing. You respect people who real in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You respect people past to a certain, when they, you know what I'm saying, certain thing. It wasn't like, people know it's several well-known booty bandits, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary. Very respected. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go to the store, man. They can go get something on the front. They sit down, play cards. It ain't like these folks excluded. See what most people would assume. I'm thinking, if you a well-known booty bandit, you would think that these people would get treated the same way as people who got these charges on childs. You would think they would lose some kind of respect or something. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, these be the ones who be the most respected. The ones who done win these boys' backs in here, them the ones that people don't want to play with. Them folks gonna do it to you. So when he go, hey, Joe T, I said, nah, come on. So when he step in and say, bless his cell, Joe T, bless his cell. Man, I ain't even gonna play with you, man. You know what I'm trying to get, Joe T. You know what I'm saying? He got that look. He kind of spooky. I can only imagine back in the day what type of, you know, people he had done stuff to, when the flashes they have in their mind with the way he was looking. I ain't even gonna play with you, Joe T. You know, I'm just give me a little swagger to him. Just give me a little swagger to this store day. And then when I got you, my guy. While he come through the door, he don't close the door. I don't know if that was the old head thing or not securing the door, some kind of trauma, but you would notice it was a lot of people who had done a lot of time, from my experience, when they come in and bless the cell, a lot of time, they don't secure the door. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they won't even, depending on who it is, they, of course, majority of them want to come in the cell and talk to you because they don't want you in the business. But a lot of them would rather talk outside of the cell, especially if you're affiliated, because you just never know what's going to go on with somebody that's affiliated, and you, I guess, you don't want to be associated or be around that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like one of them old heads. He one of them old heads that know everything, and he see everything, but he don't know everything, and he ain't saw it, but he know what's going on. He know who's affiliated for protection. He know who in here on the down low. He know who got it without having to even go ask. He probably done sit back, watch the traffic. He probably watching body language. He probably he know what's going on. He know where COs is going. He know what COs gonna bring food, what COs gonna bring. He was just one of them penitentiary certified dudes that just got that. He got the eyes and he got the ears. As he's standing in the door crack, two dudes walk by. You know what they were? Probably were cousin them. They don't walk by and they playing these perverted rainbow games. And as you can hear them saying whatever they saying to each other and calling each other out of their name, old head bust out and say, oh, back in my day, I'd have been done and extorted them out of some butt. Wait, tee up real quick. I'm kind of spooked because I know what kind of conversation this is gonna be. If you don't hear my story from when I first started dropping story, the first person I met in the penitentiary, you can look him up right now. Slim, we call him Slim, Robert McKinley from Memphis, Tennessee, had a rape case, but he didn't do it. He ended up doing 30 plus years. You lose his mama, his dad. You can look him up. I ain't got no time to be playing game with you. The first person I had a conversation with in the penitentiary was an old head. And we sit there, and as we talking, I'm looking at him, he looking back, and we looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? And he talking to me, I'm talking back, we converse, we having a whole little conversation. And he tell me, hey, listen, if you didn't do it, you need to tell. I'm thinking it's a scary straight moment. Where the cameras at up in here? What is he talking about? Because I'm street all the way at this point. I'm fresh off the street. I ain't even been gone 90 days yet. Listen, I'm street all the way. We ain't talking about doing no telling. Listen, do what? What is, man? I don't want, man, you tripping. You supposed to be a penitentiary cat. You been here all the time. You here, the first person I meet gonna tell me I need to be telling. I should have listened to him. I should have listened to him. You can say what you want to say about me. Truth of the matter is, I should have told it. Because the two people who did, them folks was free. Them folks had a blast. And them folks still getting love. They got some things going on right now, though. Matter of fact, all three of the people that I got locked up with, they got some things going on. And I talk about that another time. But he tell me, I lost my mama, lost my daddy, got no kids, this and that. And he just talking to me, right? Then he finally get to the red bowl. He get to the prize. My boy said, yeah, I done slept with men and anything. And when he say this, he got direct eye contact with me. You know, a lot of people, when they finna say something, if it depends if they can be trusted or they just ain't confident in what they saying, you know, their eyes will roll a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean what they say. You know what I'm saying? He looking direct. Yeah, slept with men and everything. I said, what you say? Yeah. Then he asked me where I'm from. I tell him where I'm from. He's like, oh, you know such and such. He say somebody I'm kin to name. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, that was my boy. Who was? Yeah, we used to sleep in the bunk together. This is an old head. So I know how these conversations go with these old heads who done time. And these folks ain't playing no game to do. Been the max, he been the close, he done everything and seen everything it is to see in the penitentiary. This man say, yeah, I'd have been extorted them out of some butt back in the day. Soon as they'd have wanted something to smoke, or they or was in debt, I would have had them in the cell, and them folks would have been asking me for something and didn't have nothing to pay, or would have owed me something and would have been talking about they gonna get it the next day. Joe T, I would have put that knife on their neck, Joe T. I would have told them, you gonna give me something, what you gonna do? And I'm telling you, Joe T, what they would have did. They'd have came off their draws. Back in my day, they won't play with that B word all the time. I've been made a man. I'm gonna tell you something else, Joe T. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them out here right now. I guarantee you, back in the day, they'd have been somebody's boyfriend. Wouldn't even nobody knew. Yeah, they would have been sucking pig and everything. I guarantee you, they'd have been taken, bent over the desk in the cell. Bent over the desk. They'd have been taking while dude was covering his mouth and wrapped around him in the front and playing with him at the same. I said, oh yeah, he finna have to get up out of my cell. What type of language is you this penitentiary perverted rainbow language you using up in here, sir? You not finna keep whoa. What? Don't describe no stuff like that up in here. What's wrong with you? Where is godly up in here? We even know what? He talking about he would have been wrapped up. Whoa. What you just say? Yeah, I'm telling you, though, I'm gonna tell you something about. I used to do it back in the day. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what else I used to do. They'll be hanging with their homeboys out there working out, right? They'd have been out there on the dumbbell. Doing curls, right? They'd have been out there doing them curls. Get what I did? I'd have been off over on the cut. Yeah, they way before I was on the cane. You know, I would work out, you know what I'm saying? I go out there and put that real weight on there. You hear me? That little stuff they doing, I'll put that real weight on there. Little Joe T, then get what? I'd have been over looking at him from across the way while he over there talking about, yeah, cuz he'd have been over there hitting up and throwing up whatever they were throwing up. Yeah, cuz that whole, I'd have been over there blowing them kisses, Joe T. I'd have been over there blowing them kisses while he with his cousin them. They wouldn't know what was going on. He would have been looking over at me and smirking. I would have blew him another kiss. Yeah, I know what's up with them, Joe D. They run around here. They run around here playing these perverted rainbow games because they're really what they want. They're really what they want. But they ain't man enough. They ain't man enough, Joe D, to go ahead and say that that's what they want. But back in the day, I'm telling you, my kind, back in the day, we wouldn't have played them game with them. We would on game what they wanted. We went on game what they wanted, and would have made them like it. Would have made them like it. Would have been all in. Hey, old head. Hey, that was up, my boy. I got a little spooky up in here. You hot? What's going on? Man, look, yeah. I believe you. I'm just saying, but yeah. Appreciate that, but I got you during the store day. But I'm just saying, man, cuz them, yeah, I already know they would have. Yeah. Come on, let's step on up out of this here real quick. I walk back out. Hey, funny folk, man, let me holler at you real quick. I done heard plenty of stories about the old hit. Man, let me go right here. Funny folk, what you? Come on in. Bless his head. Man, what you got going on? Man, I just got through talking to what's name, man? Oh, for real, what he talking about? Man, he was telling me about how these folks used to play these perverted rainbow game, right? Man, listen, oh yeah, crazy. Man, that man is sick. I said, man, I said, man, you crazy. He said, might be, but I'm serious. He said, that's his word right there. That's his name. Might be. But I'm serious, cause he is here. I said, man, that man done talking about what he used to do to them folk back in the day. He said, man, he done told me before, I don't fool with old head. I get what I don't let him start talking. When his eye go up like that, Josie, you gotta get all, cause it's like he get to reliving it in his mind. I said, yeah, I said, he can't come back in my cell. He can't come back in there. It got dark up in there. What's wrong? He said, that boy still got it in him. That boy still got it in him, man. He found the right. I said, it's 60, 65. I said, man, that boy, that crazy. So a couple of days go by, right? And if you want to hear the rest of this story, you already know where you got to go. You're going to have to go get the membership. The membership link. You see them 3 little dots right there? When you unfold that thing, and if you can't find it, the only thing you got to do is in the just ask me where can you get it. I'm gonna send the link directly to you. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you. Pow! I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna deliver it to you. It's just $6. And listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. Matter of fact, I'll say it how many other times I need to say. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody who telling me I'm doing too much. They're talking about you already get. This ain't even about the money at this point. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been doing what I've been doing for 6 years. Let me tell y'all something about understanding the blessing and understanding your value. At this point, I did it for 5 years straight, 4.5, almost 5, for free. No complaints before the book sale, it ain't even about, it's just understanding when you've nurtured and practiced and did something and you feel, no, I'm worth that. It's the value that you understand. It's just like if you working on a job for a certain amount of time and you keep asking them folks for a raise and they don't want to recognize what you worth to them, what your value is. What you want to do? You want to lead a job. You're not going to keep working somewhere when you the one who training everybody. You know how to work everything on, and them folks don't want to give you what you worth. It's just understanding my worth. And this is just one practice of many. I also do. I'm practicing it in friendships. I'm practicing it in every relationship, whatever it is. I'm practicing knowing my worth in every aspect of my life. And I advise you to do the same. And whoever and whatever don't respect your worth, if they leave, they was not supposed to be there. If it's a message or you feel like it's something that you learn or something that you or entertainment or being taught, and you've been watching me for the last 2.5 years, you feel like it ain't even that I gotta feel like I just want you to understand that it ain't coming from a place of greed. Because it's not about money, because I'm a hustler just in general. I'm going to go get it. It's about understanding the value. That's it. And if you want it, you're going to have to go get the membership. So look,